I hope you got all your.
Football league career. Congratulations, Troy. Mel and Sean Helmer. Jake has been playing football for 11 years. Next year, he will be attending the University of Buffalo to study mechanical engineering. His favorite memory is missing Football League championship game in the snow at Strider Field, and Coach Jordan's famous speech, mandatory, not optional. Congratulations.
I mean, he might be able to smooth it out.
Next senior is Michael Holt, escorted by Mrs. Holt and Stanley Osgood. Mike's been playing football for 12 years. Next year, he's going to attend Alfred State for welding, possibly play football. His favorite memory is being able to grow up and change over the years with these guys on the team. There are too many memories between all of us that simply one can't be picked out of hundreds of memories that we will all share. Congratulations, Michael. Next, we have Jacob Thompson, escorted by Evelyn and Matt Thompson. Jacob's been playing football for 12 years. Next year, he is going to attend Alfred State University. His favorite memory is also playing that midget league championship game in the snow. Congratulations, Jacob. And our next senior is Joey Gullo, escorted by Vince Gullo. Joey's been playing football for 12 years. He plans to attend Erie Community College for building trades. And his favorite memory is returning his first kick return touchdown against Newport. Congratulations, Joey. And lastly, we have Dominic Gullo, escorted by Lori and Joe Gullo. Dominic's been playing football for 12 years. Next year, he's planning to attend either the University of West Virginia or the University of North Carolina at Wilmington for business management. Dom's favorite memory is his sophomore year football season, beating Dunkirk in the Orange Bowl in front of 3,000 people. Congratulations, Dom. Congratulations to all of our seniors. Thank you for your years of dedication and hard work to our football program.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Western New York Athletics live here on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Jacob Fock. Alongside with me is Tom Prince. We are live here at Dunkirk, as right now we're here for the national anthem. As you hear the national anthem be completed, we put 12 on the clock live here at Dunkirk High School. Fredonia hosting this matchup against Chautauqua Lake. It is senior night, Saturday night football action live on Western New York Athletics. You can watch this game on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Two 1-1 teams coming into this game as Fredonia and Chautauqua Lake trying to gain an edge over their Seats South Division to get their second win of the season.
Chautauqua Lake with wins over Cassadaga Valley Falconer, a 26-14 win, a loss to CSP 49-0.
Technically being the home team, fired up, a quick 3-and-out. Good job by their defense. Here's the punt, and it's blocked. And it's going to be recovered by Chautauqua Lake down the 28-yard line. So Fredonia, how about that? 3 tremendous plays on their defense and special teams, and they're going to have tremendous field position to start off. And here comes their guy, Nick Whitfield, who had 154 rushing yards and a touchdown in their victory last week against Cassadaga Valley Falconer. Also had an interception in that game.
Western New York, if you have not seen this kid can play basketball, baseball, or football. He's the real deal. Watch him. I've also got a chance to cover him in baseball. You're talking about a kid that was throwing 86, 87 miles per hour. He's got a gun Watch it. This quarterback is for real.
2 receivers to the right, Whitfield 2 to his left. The quick pass, and that is through the hands, incomplete. The intended receiver, number 5 for Fredonia, goes right through his hands to set up a 2nd down and 10.
You know, I want to give credit on that blocked punt right there by number 31, Joe Gullo, the senior linebacker, wide receiver, running back, 5'10", 170-pounder.
And now Whitfield, they almost got Chautauqua Lake's defense to jump. They'll reset up a play. Jake Helper motioning from left to right. So is Lauder, moving to the right side of Whitfield. Here's a snap. Lauder moves out. Quick pass. And it's another slant pass. And that one goes through the hands of the receiver. Looked like that was Simon Davis there as the intended target. And 2 drop passes by the receivers sets up a 3rd and 10. Whitfield going with 2 receivers to the right of him, 2 to his left. Lauder right next to him on the left side. And a flag on the play. An edge rusher for Chautauqua Lake jumped past the line of scrimmage, net them 5 yards, and a manageable now 3rd and 5 coming up for Fredonia.
So makes it, like you said, very manageable here, right? Very good opportunity. Give yourself a 1st down. And you know, like you talked about, 150 yards. He can rush it just as well as he can throw it.
We'll go with Lauder and a guy in the backfield. Here's the snap. Here's now the give, and he's immediately stuffed. The give was to number 21, Dom Gullo. He was met right at the line of scrimmage, net him 0 yards. Actually, I'll credit him a yard on that play, so a 4th and 4 coming up.
On the stop was number 26, Luke Ormsby, on the stop on there.
They're going to set up with that same formation. 1 receiver to the left and right of Whitfield. Lauder in at fullback. Dom Gullo as in the backfield. Under center, Whitfield bobbles it a bit. Rollouts to the right. Tries to shoot it downfield. He's got a man wide open, and it's through the hand and incomplete. I believe that was Jake Thompson, number 5. He was wide open. I don't know if that was an overthrow by Whitfield or Thompson just misjudged it, but nonetheless, it's a turnover on down, and Chautauqua Lake catching a break there and will have the ball in their own territory.
Big break there for Chautauqua Lake. They get a break, no doubt. The question is, will they capitalize on this break and do something with it right now?
Here's a snap. They give it right towards the middle of the field. Spin move and being tackled right around the 31-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play for number 45, Nate Engdahl.
The senior running back right there. You've already seen a couple different runners run the ball for Chautauqua Lake.
And they have guys who can run it on their stat sheet. They have 7 players who have initially rushed the ball at least once or more. And they give to Engdahl once more. He gets the 1st down and a little bit more, cutting right to the right side and meeting up a couple of Fredonia defenders.
Your leading rusher on the season for Chautauqua Lake is number 26, Luke Ormsby. And then Engdahl is the 3rd leading rusher for the team, and Jack Borges is the 2nd rusher. So these guys got guys that they'll keep bringing in. You got different guys that can rush the ball.
Waters in at quarterback for Chautauqua Lake. Here's now another give. They move it towards the middle. Try to get to the left side, only gaining a couple of yards. That was Ormsby there getting his carry. Now has 3 on the day for a total of 5 yards so far.
Having a lot of success running right up the gut, right up the middle right now is where they've been attacking.
Waters in the shotgun formation. They give once more to Ormsby. They cut to the left side and tripping forward, but gaining enough yardage Another Chautauqua Lake first down.
Jake, see that right up the middle? They see something right up the middle, right in those middle gaps right up there, right around the center. They're seeing something and attacking that area.
Give credit to the guards in this situation for Chautauqua Lake. They're getting holes for Ormsby and Engall to get some holes for some yardage. Give once more. And now being tackled right at the legs. Number 42, Matt Lauder for Fredonia, coming right through the edge and knocking down, I believe it was Engall there on the carry. So they'll credit no gain. Second down and 10 coming up.
The way the Chautauqua Lake runs the ball, uses that clock.
So now the give. Ormsby tried to cut up the middle, went towards the left side. Number 72, Andrew Camp, meeting him right there along the line of scrimmage. Credit 2 yards. 3rd and 8 coming up.
Jake, if they can control the clock in this game with this run, right? Keep the running the way they're doing, control the clock, and really keep the ball out of Fredonia's hands, that's what they're thinking right now to be able to go and try to win this game.
Because you know Whitfield can get it done and put points on the board. 3rd and 8. The give. Cutting to the left side. And Engall once more. And they're going to credit him the first down. Just got an extra yard to go past the first down marker. Shotgun formation again. The snap. Engall tried to cut back, going up the middle. And I'll tell you what, the offensive line for Chautauqua Lake, give them credit. They're pushing that line to the right side. It's creating a hole up the middle, and Engall was able to see through it to get 6 yards.
I don't think they've thrown a pass yet, have they?
They have not so far, actually.
There has not even been a thrown pass. They are attacking the run and really trying to control the clock right now.
Unofficially, right now on my score sheet, they have 10 plays, and it's all been runs. Make that now 11. Ormsby cutting through the trenches, and he's being stuffed. He'll gain at least a yard or so. And a good 3rd down short coming up, 2 down territory for Chautauqua Lake.
And it's not like they don't pass. Luke Waters has got 34 attempts in 2 games. He will pass the ball, so don't think he won't. They're seeing something right now with the run game, and being able to control that clock is exactly what they're thinking. Keep that Fredonia offense off the field is what they're trying to do.
Here's now the snap. Another handoff. Ormsby cutting through to the right, past the guard, and another first down for Chautauqua Lake.
Great drive right here for Chautauqua Lake. Really is a great drive.
Ormsby and Engall right next to the quarterback Waters with 3 receivers. The snap, the give, Ormsby is stuffed. He'll gain at least a yard or so on that first down run. The clock keeps ticking down. We have 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining and counting in the first quarter.
Mike Holt, one of the defensive linemen right there, senior 6 foot, 285 pounder in on the stop. That defensive line there was great on that last one. Really clogged the hole, clogged that middle up, and was able to make a big stuff, exactly like how you explained it there, Jake.
Formation from right to left. Engall with the give. And Fredonia having some success so far. They sniffed out the run game on these past 2 plays. Only another yard, I would believe, on Engall, and we'll set up a 3rd and 8.
So you would think this may be the passing down right here, right? Will we see the first pass right here?
Looks like they're set up for it. They actually credit Engall with no yards on that carry, so it's actually a 3rd and 9. Here's the snap for Waters. Looking to his left. The first pass play is there, but Fredonia is able to sniff it out. Engall with the catch, but 4th down and about 9 or 8 coming up for Chautauqua Lake.
And on the tackle there, number 2, Jake Helmer on the tackle, senior linebacker, 5'9", 175-pounder. So big fourth down right here. You'd think that's going to be a pass play right here. They've got to be able to try to get that first down. Really, what a great drive it's been, and the amount of time that's come off the clock. You really want to turn this into points, so expect to see a pass play right here.
On some of their third downs, they're averaging almost 4 or 5 yards a run. They're going to go with the pass play. Waters with the pump fake, trying to roll out to his left. Is scrambling. He's trying to dive for the first down marker. And let's see what the ref's going to signal here. And they're going to say that he is, here from Fredonia, saying they're short. And I believe that it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah,
Fredonia able to stop them about a yard short from the first down marker.
Big run. It looked like he almost tripped up a little bit there when he was breaking through the line. Does he break through that line cleanly? Does he get the first down right there? So first down Fredonia, but the positive, at least to Chautauqua Lake, does take a lot of time off the clock right here with 2:50 left inside the first quarter. Now Fredonia gets their second opportunity right here.
You have to think on Fredonia's side, if they're going to just stick to the game plan in terms of tempo that they've done so far or try to speed up a little bit, because like you mentioned, Chautauqua Lake took a chunk off the clock with 2:50 now remaining in the first quarter. The snap for Whitfield. Pump fake, going deep downfield. He's got a man wide open. It is caught by Simon Davis, cutting through midfield. 30, 20, 10. He is gone. Put 6 on the board for Fredonia. One play, 79 yards, 6 points.
We saw on that first drive, remember, Whitfield just missed a touchdown with a long throw. He wasn't going to miss it again. This time he comes up big, and now a really big play. That strike ability, that quick scoring ability for Fredonia happens right here. They're going to put 6 on the board.
And the coverage looked initially good for Chautauqua Lake. It's just as soon as Davis went past the safeties, they didn't sag off enough in time for them to get back into their area. And as soon as Davis caught it, he had the burst of speed to get through. Point after try up on the way, and that is also good. 2:36 remaining in the first quarter. Fredonia up 7-0.
Wow, that quick strike right there. That is something when the team has an ability to be able to score that quick. You understand now why we saw Chautauqua Lake running the ball as much as they did, trying to control the clock, knowing what they knew right there.
And give credit to Whitfield for believing in his receivers, because in week 1 against Southwestern, there was a couple of times throughout the game where his receivers were dropping passes, and it kind of seemed like it had a little bit of a confidence issue at Whitfield when he came to throwing the ball. This time, same thing, 3 drop passes. He goes for his 4th pass attempt. Davis hauls it in and goes for 6.
So you would think Chautauqua Lake's going to come out with the same mentality, right? We're going to see a lot of running right here.
Number 12, Mike Berg, ends up booting it. High hang time, bounced at the 31, and it's hauled in by Chautauqua Lake. They'll gain about 4 yards on the play. 35-yard line will start off for Chautauqua Lake. The return man was Gavin Sauerland.
That was dangerous. That almost could have been right there an opportunity for Fredonia to get that one. He's got to actually jump up and grab that, come down. That's a close play right there. Very good kick right there for Fredonia.
The 2 running backs set right next to their quarterback, Luke Waters. 1 receiver to the left and right. The snap over to Engel. Tries to cut the right. Now back over to middle, and he is stuffed and thrown down by Matt Lauder and another Fredonia defender. Looks like that was, I believe that was 24 on there for Fredonia making the tackle. Troy Lamisco. So no gain for Engel.
Misko and Lauder, two guys we've been calling a couple times already early in this game, coming up big defensively.
Snap. Looking to the right. Pass play. It is bobbled, and it's incomplete. They tried to go for the short pass of their own, but Chautauqua Lake's receiver was not able to haul it in. He ended up moving his head in the process of catching it, and we know when that happens, when you do that, you're most likely going to bobble it or it'll go through your hands for incomplete pass.
I think that was Ricky Seiper right there. He's got some height to him also.
He does. On the roster sheet, though, it doesn't initially tell what his height is, but he's definitely one of the taller guys out there. Deep pass, and that is incomplete. Too much of a throw for Waters. A nice diving effort, though. But 4th down and 10 coming up.
Gavin Sauerland was the one who that was intended right there for. You can see they aren't afraid to pass the ball. It was just what they saw was working for them was their run so far. That's been the most effective play for them early in this game.
Punting unit out. It's a low one. Bobbled, but he's able to get it off. 2 return man for Fredonia, but it's going to be returned as they move over to the left side. Now from the 45 to the midfield marker, and that's will be tackled down by Sauerland. Number 2, Jake Helper, on the return.
Looked like Helmer right there was going to first. I thought he was going to call for a fair catch right there, and he honestly didn't. It was just because of the way he was going back to get the ball. And then absolutely has a good run right there after the catch. Now Fredonia takes over. This is a big defensive stop right here that Chautauqua Lake's got to make. You do not want to fall behind 14-0 early in this game. So, again, Chautauqua Lake's got to come up big defensively. They did it on the first drive. Can they do it again now in the third?
Whitfield in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left and right of him. Has Micah Davis motion from left to right. Right to left. Here's a snap. Whitfield moving to his right. Pass by Thompson. Broken up. Incomplete. Good defense there. 2nd down and 10.
Beautiful field here at Dunkirk. Yes, we are at Dunkirk for this game. So it's Fredonia, Chautauqua Lake at Dunkirk. But beautiful field here at Dunkirk as these two teams getting a chance to play on a turf field.
Here's the snap. Short pass over to Davis. He'll move out to the 45, back over to 40. Moving past the 35-yard line, knocked down at the 32-yard line. We'll put it at the 33-yard line.
That was 21. Dom Gullo on that one. Dom Gullo with that run right there. Great job by him, the senior running back, 5'9", 170-pounder. There's going to be a flag thrown right here.
We'll take a look, see what the flag is on. And they pushed it up 5 more yards, and a timeout was called. So they'll move the ball towards the 27-yard line. 1:17 remaining in the first quarter. Fredonia up 7-0. And we'll take a break in the action. You're listening to Western New York Athletics live.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
We welcome back everyone to Western New York Athletics. A big play from Whitfield to Dom Gullo to set up a 17-yard play. We also had an encroachment penalty on Chautauqua's defense. So it's going to be a 1st and 5 at the 27-yard line in Chautauqua Lake's territory. Here's a snap. Whitfield looking downfield, trying to get it to Thompson, but it's intercepted. A big defensive play coming up for Chautauqua Lake. Had some hang time, but the defender, number 10, Carson DeAnthony, the junior, able to come up big for Chautauqua Lake.
That's a big stop right there because like we talked about, seeing Fredonia go up by 2 touchdowns early in this game would be tough to overcome, but Chautauqua Lake now gets their opportunity to be able to try to tie this one up.
So the ball will be placed at the 7-yard line. And, you know, Chautauqua Lake in their own situation could do what they did last time, just try to kill clock and try to get this offense downfield, and they'll do it with the run play as they cut up the middle. And being wrapped up and taken down, Ornsby on the carry, and we'll set up a 2nd down.
The clock's ticking.
Here's a snap. Ornsby once again to the right. He'll try to cut through. He's tripped up by the legs, and both line judges are right around that 1st down marker, and they should be able to give it to him. He does. The chain gang moves. 6-yard play, 1st down.
Looked like on the tackle there was number 2, Jake Helmer. We've talked about him a couple times already in this game early on.
Waters in the shotgun formation. Ornsby with the carry. Once more, cutting up the middle. Coming down with a couple Fredonia defenders as that clock ticks down to 10 seconds. 2-yard gain.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the last play right here of the 1st quarter.
Ornsby already with 11 carries so far. He has been, you know, getting a big load of the ball in terms of him and Nate Engall. Only 2 pass plays so far for Luke Waters. And that will be the end of the 1st quarter. Fredonia up 7-0 on Chautauqua Lake. But Chautauqua Lake trying to respond. Let's see if they can do it in the 2nd quarter. We'll take a break.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
Welcome back, everyone. We start off the second quarter. Immediately, Waters with the quick pass, and it is dropped. He tried throwing it over to the left side. It went through the hands of a receiver, incomplete. Ricky Seifert, the intended receiver. So far in this game, it's been low scoring, 7-0. We've only had a couple drives from both teams as Fredonia got up 7-0 thanks to a 79 touchdown pass from Nick Whitfield to Simon Davis. Third down and 8. Short pass. It's batted and incomplete. Thrown down. Fourth down and 8 coming up. Good stop by Fredonia.
Yeah, Fredonia coming up big. They've really been big defensively right now, keeping Chautauqua Lake off the scoreboard right now. And you can see that we've talked about this on multiple occasions already. Chautauqua Lake just trying to control the clock right now.
I believe that was Troy Lamisco who used his vertical wingspan to block the ball down and let it hit the turf. There's a snap. Ball is booted. And it's Carmel at the 45. It's bobbled. Dom Gullo able to hold on to it, but nonetheless, that ball that stayed in Chautauqua Lake's own territory.
They got to watch. They already had a big punt blocked already out there today. Fredonia blocks one, and they're getting access in there where they almost had an opportunity to go after it again.
Nick Whitfield in the offense come out. Two receivers to the right. One to the left of Whitfield. He's got Lauder right next to him. The snap. Quick pass. It is caught by Davis. Tried juking over to the left, but able to gain a couple of yards. Sauerland on the tackle. Now set up a second down and short. Whitfield trying to get Chautauqua Lake to jump. As they'll try to switch up and do another play. Lauder will now move to the right. Gullo motioning from right to left. Trips to the left for Whitfield. Here's a snap. He'll move to the right. That pass is caught. It's a nice slant pass, and it's brought down. Looks like that's Thompson there on the catch, and a first down for Fredonia.
On the tackle, number 10, Carson DeAnthony on there, the junior cornerback. One from our first game today was at Eden Lackawanna, 39-36, and we're at a 7-0 one. I went from one extreme to the other today, Jake.
That Eden Lackawanna game was a shootout. Trading blow after blow. Whitfield with the pass, and it is bobbled. They're going to rule it incomplete. Jake Helper, the intended receiver, couldn't hold on to it as he was being tackled down.
Looked like Chris Long was the defender on that. Oh, no, I'm sorry, number 8. It was Ricky Seiper was the defender on that. Comes up big to be able to help knock that ball out.
Second down and 10, ball at the 27-yard line. 10:23 to go here in the first half. Whitfield under center. Gullo motioning out to the left. The snap. A roll out to the right. Keeps looking, trying to scramble, and will throw it and get over to Lauder. Jukes over one guy, but is tripped down by Sauerland. But nonetheless, should be another first down, and the ref will give it to him. 12-yard pass from Whitfield to Lauder. Whitfield to snap. We'll try to pass it over. Caught again by Thompson. And how about this? Fredonia trying to get some light going in their passing game. They're getting the short passes going, and that's another first down for Fredonia.
Yeah, great job. Whitfield doing a great job of finding his open man. And if they're short, it doesn't need to be the long pass. He's getting first down after first down on this drive to be able to try to put this one in the end zone.
Here's the snap. Whitfield on the draw play. He'll motion to the right side, try to cut through, and he is in. Touchdown, Fredonia. Whitfield going 4 yards out, cuts to the right side, gets enough to dive forward. 13-0's our score, and Fredonia opening up a bit with 9:23 remaining in the first half.
Nice run there by Whitfield, though. Takes it in. Really some good moves to make sure the defenders couldn't get to his legs.
Here's the snap that kicks on the way. And it is good. An extra point connects for Fredonia. They now go up 2 scores in Chautauqua Lake. They've done a good job running the football, but when it comes to being sniffed out from time to time by Fredonia's defense, that's all they're really getting so far. That's been their strong suit.
Listen, if you keep running the ball over and over and over again, and at least don't show that you can pass the ball and be effective passing it, you're going to see teams put more and more guys into that box is what they're going to do. You put more and more guys into that box, and you're eventually not going to be able to run the ball. They're going to make you, and they're going to dare you to throw the ball, and they're going to dare you to beat them. So right now, down 14-0, you're going to have to see a mix of going to the air and the ground for Chautauqua Lake, because they need to make sure that they don't go down by another score here, especially if they go 3 and out.
Whistle is blown and our kickoff is underway. Nice drive as returner Sauerland will try to move to the left, and he is tackled. Only able to get about maybe 10 yards on the return. Fredonia able to swarm by and bring him down. They'll put him at the 29-yard line. And Chautauqua's offense, their quarterback Luke Waters, comes out in an attempt to try and cut this game down.
This is really, to me, a really big drive right here for Chautauqua Lake. Because of how quick that Fredonia is showing they can score and their ability to score quick, they got to make sure they put points up on the board.
The snap and the give to Ornsby, and he is wrapped up. He tried to spin, but he couldn't, as Fredonia are able to bring him down. And he will get no yards on the carry, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
If they go to the air is the question. They're going to have to go to it. Is this the play?
And they'll keep it with Ornsby once again, and Fredonia sniffing it out once more. Breaking through the backfield and able to stop him out for a 3rd and 10. And this is now where you probably got to see the pass play. Number 62, Mike Holt, the senior, able to come down and bring down Ornsby.
But the problem is, Jake, this is what we talked about. Yes, they're going to pass it now, but it's one that now they know you're going to pass it. They're going to make sure they're ready for it. We've got to see them mixing more in.
The snap. Waters trying to move to the right. Give it over to Ornsby. He has some space. Gets tackled down by a couple of defenders, and he's brought down right at, it's like the 39-40 yard line. That should be enough for a 1st down. And they're going to give it to him. A 10-yard pass from Waters to Ornsby. A big play to keep their drive alive.
Waters does a great job. He's about to get sacked on that play, gets it out, turns something right there that could have been a bad play, turns it into a positive for his team. Great job there to be able to get that ball off.
Waters with the carry. Able to hand it off. Looks like that was I want to say that was Ormsby once again. He'll get a yard on the carry.
So it looks like it was 26 on that one. Was that Miller?
Oh, that is Luke Ormsby.
Oh, I'm looking at Fredonia. I apologize. My bad. 26. Yep, Ormsby. I apologize. I was looking at Fredonia there.
Two running back set. Ormsby motions. Engel with the carry now. As he tries to motion to the left, trying to break through, and is walloped by a couple of Fredonia defenders right at the midfield marker, and that will be a first down.
Two good runs back-to-back for Chautauqua Lake right here. Again, trying to control the clock.
And Ormsby and Engel are two really good runners for this team. But like you said, mixing up those passing plays can make this offense pretty lethal. Engel with another carry. And he'll probably get a yard on that one.
I am shocked at this point just to not see Chautauqua Lake go to the air a little bit more. I mean, I know they're having some success running the ball. There's no doubt, right? They've actually sustained and really kept drives going. But now what you see down by 14, I am shocked we're not seeing them go to the air at all to try to make something happen, especially on a first down or a second down after a run play. And then the run play again on a second down. I'm just shocked they're not mixing in some of the passes earlier on instead of at a third down when they have to pass the ball because it's third and long.
Yeah, Luke Waters has thrown the ball 16 times out of 34 attempts. His main receiver is Gavin Sauerland. 7 catches, 136 yards, and 1 touchdown. And like you mentioned, that mix of passing runs, we've seen that with teams so far this season where if they're able to be successful in mixing up those plays, those offenses can be lethal.
So we'll see, like I said, what happens right here. I mean, the clock, if they could control the clock and what they were doing in a very close game, I get that. But now you're down 14, and if you don't get a score here, and you give Fredonia the opportunity to get the ball, they can score again.
Here's the carry. Engel immediately stuffed. 3rd down and 9 coming up.
Looks like that was for Fredonia was number 62, Mike Holt, right there on the stop.
Excuse me, they actually gave Engel a loss of a yard. They credited him with 1 yard loss. We'll be back up to a 3rd and 10. Waters in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left and right. The snap. Find Engel to the outside, and it is coughed up. The play is still live. And they're going to technically rule that a fumble. So Chautauqua Lake will lose some yardage here. 4th and long coming up. And that is a big heartbreaker for the team.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt. You better watch out. We've already seen Fredonia get in there on their punts. They got to get this one off. But again, now you're giving Fredonia over 5 minutes right here to go out and do something and possibly turn this into a 3-score game.
And Dom Gullo has had a couple returns. He did have one bit of a muff punt return, but he was able to hold on to it. Other than that, he's had some 2 good runs. The punt, Fredonia almost there once more. Helper with the return will let that one sail out of bounds. The ball will go at the 32-yard line, and that is where Fredonia will start off with 5:16 remaining in the first half. They're up 14-0.
He does a great job of getting that punt off because they were going after it. They were going to do everything they can to block it. Give him credit for getting that off because if a block happens, boy, a lot of trouble then for Chautauqua Lake.
So Whitfield will have Lauder right next to him in a 4-receiver set. And then we get a false start. Ormsby off the edge, jumped. We'll move it 5 yards, and that, penalties, at least so far throughout this game, there hasn't been many. I only have encountered maybe 2 or 3 penalties so far, and both of them have been false starts on Chautauqua Lake.
And one was to help a drive for Fredonia. Remember when it made it 1st and 5 for them?
Whitfield looking over to his head coach, Sherlock. Two receivers to the left and right of Whitfield. Lauder right next to him. The snap. Whitfield motioning from left to right. This pass is incomplete. A beautiful job, able to break it up. Thompson, the intended receiver, and now will set up a 2nd down and 5. Number 10, Carson DeAnthony, who's made some good defensive plays for his Chautauqua Lake defense, has an interception on the day.
That interception down in the red zone, too, right down at the 5-yard line. That interception came in for Chautauqua Lake.
So they'll stick with that same formation. Now we got Dom Gallo moving from right to left. Audible now. Lauder to the left side of Whitfield. Here's the snap. Quick pass to the right. It's caught by Thompson up the middle, past the midfield marker and down right at the 44-yard line. Big play for Fredonia, and in one play, they're now in Chautauqua Lake territory.
It kind of goes to what we're talking about, right? Quick strike ability right there, and Fredonia has it, and they're looking to capitalize on it. Like I said at the beginning of this, watch out Western New York. This quarterback for Fredonia, Nick Whitfield, he is something. He's the real deal.
It's a pass, and it's over to Gullo, using his burst of speed to cut towards Chautauqua Lake sidelines. He'll be tackled out of bounds. And we'll get more than 5 yards on that pass. And this quick passing, it's worked well for Fredonia, and Whitfield is getting more comfortable as these passes are being completed.
And I'll tell you, Jake, if you know a lot about Fredonia, one of the families you'll know is big in Fredonia is the Gullo family. Great family, synonymous with Fredonia, and does nothing but churn out athlete after athlete here in Fredonia.
Whitfield taking a couple steps back. The pass to Lauder. Almost had a chance to truck a guy over, but he's tripped in the process. But he gets more than enough for a 1st down. Credit him, 5 yards on that catch.
I'll tell you, Fredonia, talking to some of the coaches prior to the game, really didn't know what to expect so far in this game. Chautauqua Lake, they both had a team that each played. We talked about Fredonia played their game against Cassadaga Valley Falconer to a 12-10 game. Cassadaga Valley also played Chautauqua Lake, lost 26-14. You just look at like opponents, right? You're starting to think, wow, this is going to be another one of those games. But, boy, Fredonia is coming out and looking great early in this one.
As you say that, Fredonia actually took a very big penalty to move them back 15 yards. It's actually going to be a 2nd down and 13 to give. It looked like it was Lauder on the carry. He'll get a gain of 3, and it will set up a 3rd and 10. It's actually Lauder's first rush on the night. He had a bunch in that game in their Week 1 loss against Southwestern. Two receivers to the left and right of Whitfield. Lauder now motioning from left to right, will move as a receiver in the slot position. Whitfield trying to tell his offensive line to watch one of the blitzes coming up. Here's the snap. Whitfield going downfield. This pass, it is caught! One-handed grab. I believe that was Dom Gullo able to haul it down. We do have a Chautauqua Lake defender currently down on injury timeout. Or is it Simon Davis?
Nope, it's number 11.
Number 11?
Brandon Ronsky is who it is. The sophomore wide receiver, 5'7", 160-pound receiver. Comes up big right there.
So that ball will be placed at the 12-yard line. That was a 32-yard pass from Whitfield to Ronsky.
Boy, you just see Whitfield one pass after another, finding his receivers, puts them right in the spot where only he's going to be able to catch that, makes the catch, also comes up big making that catch. Now you're talking about down in the red zone and another opportunity to put points on the board.
And that is actually Ronsky's first catch of the season. He is a sophomore, and you do a big play like that, one-handed grab, you know you're going to get more time. Whitfield in a shotgun formation all by himself. Got a bunch trips to the left side, one receiver to his right. Here's the snap. Draw play. He'll move to the right side, gets some blocking from his guard, but will only gain a couple of yards in that first down run. The clock ticks with less than 2:50 remaining in the first half.
And that was a planned quarterback run on that one, no doubt about it. As he took off the minute it was snapped on that one. But also at the same time, even though, only a couple yards like you said, look at the clock ticking down, right? Could they get in here and not give Chautauqua Lake a lot of time?
There's now Whitfield moving to the left, and that one is bobbled up, incomplete. Davis, the intended receiver, he had Sauerland on him, and I don't know if him coming right at him that helped Davis end up jarring the ball loose, so it'll be a 3rd down and 5. So Whitfield, Lauder to his left, 2 receivers to the left and right of him. Here's the snap. He'll stay to the left. He'll find Lauder. Couldn't get enough blocking, and he's tripped down. Big tackle there by Sauerland. He's been all over the place for Chautauqua Lake's defense, along with him and D'Anthony. Now we'll set up a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Clock is ticking.
You are absolutely right, Jake. I'll tell you right now, he has come up big, Sauerland. Defensively, we're constantly calling his number, right? Saying his name. He has been big on tackles so far for Chautauqua Lake.
Well, now it's 4th down and 3. The ball is at the 5-yard line, and they're going to have a timeout to talk about this. Clock stopping at 1 minute and 37 seconds. And it is an interesting situation because you only have 3 yards to go for a first down, but you also have only 5 yards to go for the end zone.
Yeah, but you've also got an opportunity. You got a kid that can kick here too. So do you also consider a field goal at this point? Because either way, you're still putting yourself up by, 3 different opportunities the other team's going to have to score, right?
Yeah,
3 scores is big, especially in the first half.
Yeah, if it's a touchdown or a field goal, regardless if it's a field goal, that's a 3-score lead heading into the half. And you would have to have Chautauqua Lake go down and score with around 90 seconds left to try to at least get a score. And, they've done a good job running the ball and killing clock, but not getting enough of momentum to drive down the field to push themselves in the territory.
So they're obviously talking this one over. A lot of options for Fredonia. Like we said, could kick the field goal. Could actually have Whitfield try to run it in. You could have Whitfield pass it in, right? You could have some of the slant passes that we've seen that have been real effective early on for Fredonia. You could even see a run, right? There's some running ability that they have also. So many different ways that you're going to look to have to defend here. And it looks like Whitfield's going out there, so they're obviously not going to kick the field goal. They're trying for something.
They're sticking to a similar formation they've had This time the trips are to the right of Whitfield. Davis all by himself to the left. Lauder to the left side of Whitfield.
See if Whitfield keeps this one, runs it in.
Here's the snap. He'll look to the left. One-on-one for Davis, and it's through the hands. It was that slant pass you talked about, Tom, but the pass was a little bit high for Davis. Turnover on downs for Fredonia.
I definitely thought they were thinking of running, but another great opportunity as it goes through the hands right there, and made sure that only Davis could catch it. But good stop here. Chautauqua Lake comes up with a big stop with 1:32 left inside the first half. They've got to go, though, a long distance to try to put points up on the board.
Absolutely, and they've had Fredonia's had some really good drives to set themselves up for more points, but just some of those drives they haven't been able to capitalize on them. Here's the give to Ormsby, who cuts up the middle. And with that run play, they will call a timeout with 1:21 left.
Did they do or did Fredonia call that one? Is Fredonia trying to get the ball back right here because they know they could get really good field position?
That is a very good point. Unfortunately, I did not see our refs, or Scott Fish, our head referee.
I thought he had pointed over to Fredonia as the camera went off there a little bit. But because what you're talking about is if they can pin him down here, you've seen how they've gone after that kicker, right? They've gone after the kicker and made it tough for him every single punt he's had so far for Fredonia. Do they try to go ahead and make them punt one more time, and especially down here where he doesn't have a lot of room, go after and try to get that blocked punt?
Yeah, and his previous punt didn't stayed in his own team's territory. So right now, Greg Sherlock, the head coach for Fredonia, his defense is already out there. As for Ryan Gibbs, Chautauqua Lake's offense comes jogging back onto the field. Waters back in that shotgun formation. Two receivers to the left and right of him. Here's the snap. And there's the give. They move to the right side, and he is tackled down. That was Engel on the carry. He rushes out of bounds, and that stops the clock. Be a third down. And he'll get credited for 4 yards.
So third down, big stop right here for Fredonia. Can they stop them? Make Chautauqua Lake punt right here, and they're going to bring the house to try to block this one if they're able to make the big stop right now.
Waters all by himself. He actually had a running back that he gives it to. And that was Engel once more on the carry.
So we apologize. We're going to give you guys a little of the scene where we're in. We're actually in one of the classrooms at Dunkirk. We're not in the press box where it is. Unfortunately, the press box was all full. We still wanted to bring this game to you. We're in a classroom. Couple the angles to see down towards the end zone that Chautauqua Lake is right behind their back. It is tough for us to see, so we apologize. We're doing our best to get in there some of these angles right there. So that's why Jay couldn't see that real well, and that's why he's saying that. But we're doing our very best to make sure we bring you another game today, as we've had a whole slew of games. We'll go through them a little bit later, but just another game. We wanted to make sure we bring more games down here to you in the Southern Tier, as we knew this was a great matchup with two 1-1 teams to go at each other, and both Jake and I really wanted to be here.
Tom, when is the last time you've been inside a classroom like this?
To be honest with you, more often than you think.
So we had a timeout called with 1:11 remaining here in the first half. 4th down and 4. And the punting unit is out. Snap, the ball is low, but the kick is high. And it'll be placed right at the 35-yard line and immediately tackled Helper able to maybe get a yard on that return, but Fredonia working out successfully on their defense. Whitfield, we know he has a nice arm. Can get this offense down here quickly to try to get them back to a 3-score lead.
But a big key timeout there for Fredonia, as they did exactly what they wanted to, right? Make them punt, get themselves great field position, and another shot to put this one in the end zone.
So they'll stick to a similar formation they've had almost all game so far. Whitfield having 2 receivers to the left and right of him. Has Lauder to the left. He'll now motion back over to the right in the slot position. Here's the snap and delay a game. As soon as they snapped it off, the flag was thrown. Move them back 5 yards.
Yeah, tough when you know you're trying to go down and score when you purposely got this field position. You don't want to give up any yards that early.
We'll stick to that formation. Trips to the right. And we got another penalty.
That's going to be a false start right here.
And it's going to be Fredonia, another 5 yards.
Not the direction they wanted to go to start this drive off, Jake.
No, and that's been the most disappointing thing is like every drive they've had, they could have scored. Their first drive was, on a 4th down, receiver was wide open and went through his hands. They also had another one after their second drive. They scored their touchdown. Their third drive, Whitfield was getting him down the field, and it got picked off on a great defensive play.
Right on the 5-yard line, right, right down there.
Whitfield chucking it downfield, has a man wide open, and it's caught. He dives for the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
Looks like Jake Helmer right there with the big catch and touchdown for Fredonia. Helmer comes up big. That was a great catch there by Helmer. And again, there's that quick strike ability. Look at that. One big play down there. There's still 56 seconds left inside this quarter.
So an odd drive. Fredonia starts off with 2 penalties. A delay a game, a false start. They move them back to the 44-yard line of Chautauqua Lake. And in one play, Nick Whitfield drives them 44 yards downfield to the house. The snap, the kick, and it is good. So 56 remaining out in the first half. A now 3-score lead for Fredonia.
So it's exactly what we told Chautauqua Lake. You do not want to get them back the ball. You do not want to see those quick strikes that he could do. But boy, did Whitfield look good on that one as he goes deep for the touchdown right there. Just shows that arm, how strong that arm is, what he's capable of doing from the quarterback position.
And Whitfield, so far throughout the season, this has definitely been the best passing performance so far. In their week 1 victory, their loss against Southwestern, Fredonia's offense struggled to move the ball in the second and third quarter. And during that part, Southwestern put up 28 on them in between those quarters as they fell to 0-1. But in their second week, it was all defense. Very low-scoring game. Cassadaga Valley Falconer actually went in the halftime up 3-0. And that was until Whitfield was able to turn on the Jets for a big touchdown, who had ended up with 154 yards on the ground. And it was enough for Fredonia to give him a 12-10 victory. Kickoff. Chautauqua Lake trying to respond as they move towards the 45-yard line, and Sauerland is dropped. With 47 seconds left, Chautauqua Lake in great field position. And right now we're going to have an injury timeout. We have a Chautauqua Lake player down.
So 47 seconds left. The question is, we haven't seen them really go to the deep passing game at all, right? Do you just try to run this one out? Do you take the knee? Do you try for that pass that we've been talking about? Like, they're going to have to go to it at one point if they're going to try to get to back in this ball game. There has to be a mix right here of the passing game as well as the run. because of so much run, you're seeing that Fredonia's coming up and in that box, getting more guys in that box, getting opportunities to stop that run and really make it harder and harder for Chautauqua Lake to have that run game that they really need to keep sustaining drives for the rest of the night.
Sauerland was able to get off on his own feet and go towards his own sideline. And with 47 seconds left, I'd like to see Chautauqua Lake to incorporate that passing. They were successful at some times throughout the season. Here's the snap, and they'll give it over to England. He'll cut right up the middle and get tackled right at the midfield marker. A 6-yard pickup, and the clock will keep ticking.
You wonder if they just want to get into halftime and then, figure things out at halftime, what adjustments they're going to make.
So now a 3-receiver set, 2 running back set in between their quarterback Waters. They give over to Engel, and was only able to sniff out a couple of yards. And that clock will continue to tick down. And that will be the end of the first half. Fredonia coming alive. Nick Whitfield, being strong so far, has 2 passing touchdowns on the day. Also has a rushing touchdown. He's contributed on all their scoring so far. And
they're still,
they're
going to put time on the clock, right? This is not halftime yet.
So hold on a second, folks. It looks like there could have been a timeout called. I don't know if it was on, I'm assuming it was on Chautauqua Lake, and 5 seconds still remain on the clock.
Kind of shocked they'd call timeout right here. It looked like they were just trying to run the ball and run out the rest of the clock for the half. 3rd down right here. It's like 5 seconds left right now inside the half.
So Waters in that shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left and right of him. Here's a snap. He'll throw it, getting out over to Enghart. He tries to truck one guy and will be thrown out of bounds in Fredonia's sidelines. And that, folks, will now officially end the first half. Nick Whitfield has been the star of this game, has 3 total touchdowns, 2 in the air and 1 on the ground. And Fredonia heads in the half up 21-0 against Chautauqua Lake. For Tom Prince, I'm Jacob Fike. We thank you guys so far for tuning to this broadcast live on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching it from. We thank you guys so far for tuning into it. We will take a break, and we'll be back for the start of the second half.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Kaiser First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault?
Welcome, everyone, to Western New York Athletics live here on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Jacob Fike. Alongside with me is Tom Prince. We're live here at Dunkirk High School. Senior night for Fredonia, and they're currently on top 21-0 against Chautauqua Lake. And even to add more salt into the wound, Fredonia is getting the ball to start off the second half, and Nick Whitfield has been arguably his best passing performance he has had so far in a Fredonia uniform. He's already thrown for 2 touchdown passes, already has over 100 passing yards on the night, and has also contributed on the ground with a rushing touchdown, that 4-yard rushing touchdown to put him up 14-0.
And think about it, had an opportunity for 2 more. He really could have almost had 2 more passing touchdowns.
And here is now a possible onside kick, and it went out of bounds. And it looked like I got kicked back towards the 30-yard line.
They're marking it there.
It's always one of those interesting things where you think you know everything, you think you've seen everything, and in this situation, I'm going to assume that this kick was batted off a Fredonia player. It got kicked back towards the 30-yard line, and Chautauqua Lake recovered on it, and Fredonia is going to have, once again, great field position.
Wow. When it rains, it pours, right? That's what Chautauqua Lake's saying right now. Yeah, wow. An unfortunate circumstance for them to start off the second half. And right now, Fredonia looking to capitalize on this. Can they go ahead up 4 scores is what they're looking to do.
Whitfield getting the play call from his coach. 2 receivers to the left and right of him. You have Gallo now in the slots receiver position. Lauder moving from left to right. Here's the snap. Whitfield moving down to his right, trying to get the pass off. Looked like it was intended for Lauder. He didn't He hesitated a bit on trying to go in for the ball, but it falls down incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
That's the first time Chautauqua Lake has actually gotten some nice penetration and made it hard for Whitfield to be able to throw the ball as they get to him and do a good job right there of getting to him. So is the defense, do they make some changes defensively to help get some access to the quarterback?
And right now, Whitfield. 2 receivers to the left and right of him. Lauder right next to Whitfield on his left side. Here's a snap. Lauder with the carry, trying to shake off a couple of defenders, trying to get past the line of scrimmage, and he does. Trailing and dragging a couple defenders. He's knocked down right at around the 25-yard line. Pick him up 5 yards, and he hasn't had a lot of carries so far. That's only his 2nd one on the night.
That could have been easily a tackle for a loss right there. And what he does is he powers his way 5 yards and turns that what should have been nothing for a loss into a positive gain for his team.
They'll actually credit him for. It'll be a 3rd down and 6. Quick pass over to the left. That is Dom Gullo. He now cuts to the 20-yard line. Now 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Fredonia. 26 yards to the house.
Gullo says, this is senior night, this is my night, and he's coming up big right now right there.
And even who's having a much bigger night is Nick Whitfield. That is his 3rd passing touchdown on the evening.
When you actually get, is this coming back?
I didn't see a flag on the play.
Yeah, there is a flag down right there. The flag is down at, it looks like, the 27-yard line right there. So this is absolutely, it's coming back. Yep, and it's going to be a hold right there.
And it's going to be a holding on the offense. That is a killer. And we talked about earlier in the broadcast, Fredonia could possibly had more points in this game. They had a drop pass on their first drive. Their 2nd drive led to a touchdown. Their 3rd drive ended up as an interception, which they were in the red zone. And I believe their 4th drive after that also ended a touchdown. So they could possibly had 35 points. And now with this drive, you just got a touchdown that was negated back due to a penalty, and it puts them right at the 40-yard line, still in Chautauqua Lake's territory.
And still up 21-0.
Whitfield with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to his left. He takes the snap. He looks deep downfield. This pass is caught by Dom Gullo. And how about that? Not one touchdown. It's negated. He's like, that's fine by me. I'll just go get another one.
He wanted more yards on it. That's what he wanted. That's all. He wanted some extra yards there. Wow. Dom Gullo on senior night doing his thing right now for Fredonia. That is big. But what, I mean, literally one strike after another. Western New York, check out this quarterback Whitfield doing his thing, finding his open receivers.
So Fredonia able to capitalize off the penalty. That's twice on the. That's the 2nd drive they've done to capitalize off penalties. This kick's on the way, and it is good. And with 11:02 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, Fredonia up 28-0.
Yeah, what? I don't know if we've used enough adjectives here, right? But there is not much more you're talking about that Fredonia does. It just needs to clean up a couple of these penalties and just think of how great this game would be for them. I mean, just doing it from every aspect of the game. And it just knows Chautauqua Lake's got to be going, what are we going to do at this point? We've seen Chautauqua Lake do nothing but run the ball with a little passes here and there, more of swing passes, right? What they've done. They haven't really gone downfield, haven't looked for that big strike. What are they going to do differently right now? We haven't seen them do everything yet in the second half. That was the first drive right there for Fredonia, as they come up big.
Here's now the kickoff. Ball's trickled down, and they'll now move towards the right side of the field. He is tackled down just past the 40-yard marker. I want to say that was Chris Long on the return.
Was number 23, Cooper Harris, on that one. So what are we going to see? What are we going to see Chautauqua Lake do? The big question, like I said, they've been focusing solely on the run. Are they going to stick with it right now in the second half?
Looks like they're in a 4-receiver set. Waters with a running back to his right. Here's the snap. And they give it over to right down the middle and past the midfield marker. It's number 45, Nate Engdahl. And it's going to be a first down for Chautauqua Lake.
Nice run right there, and they're doing exactly what they did in the first half. They're going to stick to the run right here and make sure they keep running. They went into the wide receiver set, hopefully giving them a chance to run more up the middle so they're not stacking the box, and they have a big run right there.
4-receiver set. Here's the snap. And once again, it's Engdahl who's trying to cut up the middle. Moving a little bit to the right and gaining yardage on that first down carry.
Two nice runs right there for Chautauqua Lake. They're not going to abandon what they've done. They're obviously not going to abandon it. They want to keep running the ball and keep taking time off that clock.
They'll stay in that shotgun formation. Engdahl to the left of Waters. Motion from left to right, and we do have a flag on the play.
It's probably going to be a false start right here against Chautauqua Lake. And that's what it is, false start. 5-yard penalty against Chautauqua Lake. It looks like it's going to be second and just shy of 10 yards right there.
And what a big play there by Sauerland, able to come up and make a huge catch. And Chautauqua Lake is in the red zone for the first time this game.
Finally, we've seen the big pass strike. We've seen the big pass strike right there. So we've got a question, Art. We've got two different rosters right here. They may have been updated after the fact. It looks like number 23 could be Chris Long, so we apologize on the name. We've got two different rosters by Chautauqua Lake that was printed out, and two different numbers for 23. So being that we've got a date, and they're both from the Section 6 website, we're going to go with Chris Long on that one. We apologize if we're wrong, but that's what we're going to go with on this.
So with now 9:11 remaining here in the third quarter, we did have, looked like an injury timeout from our officials. Fredonia player was shaken up. He's now getting up on his own feet. It's now 2nd and 5 with the ball at the 7-yard line.
We see finally Chautauqua Lake mixing it in. Nice big pass right there that gets him down into the red zone right here.
Staying with a 3-receiver set. Here's the snap. Engdahl with the carry once more. He now cuts to the right, getting some blocking in between the guard and tackle, and it's a touchdown. The first one of the board for Chautauqua Lake comes to number 45, Nate Engdahl, and Chautauqua Lake able to cut this lead down and with 8:56 remaining left in the third.
I think the key to that right there was a mix, right? We saw that first mix we've been waiting to see. That wasn't this short little pass. They went for it. They went to use their passing game, mixed it in with the run, and there you go. The first time we see Chautauqua Lake get on the board.
And they're going to be setting up going for 2. Here's the snap and the carry. cutting right up the middle, and he is in. It's number 5 on the carry. He will get the 2-point conversion. Connor Uteg.
Oh, that was it no good?
We'll take a double check on that. It looked like Uteg was in there for a 2-point conversion, unless his knee was down right before the ball passed the goal line. So with 8:58 remaining on the third quarter, right now the score says 28-6 in favor of Fredonia. Here's now the kick. Line drive. Going over the head of the receiving team of Fredonia, and that ball will trickle down. But a return is available for Fredonia. They now cut back up the middle. And being taken down past the 10-yard line. Looks like they'll be around the 11 or 12-yard line. And Fredonia will start off with it. So initially what thought was a 2-point conversion. Connor Uteg was short on the goal line. So right now it's 28-6, and Fredonia, who's been very hot on their offense almost on every drive, has a chance to extend it even more. Here comes now Whitfield. Having a 4-receiver set. Lauder right next to him in the shotgun formation. And I'll take a double check look. He'll now call an audible. Gullo will now move toward a little bit of a bunch. 2 receivers set to the right side of Whitfield. Here's the snap. They give to Lauder. Spinning and trying to get some positive yards, but it looks like he was stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Chautauqua Lake able to stop it down. Number 45, Nate Engall on the tackle.
54 was on there too, Zach Walcott. So 54, the senior defensive end in there.
Now negate a negative 2-yard run. And they'll stick to that same formation. Now Gullo will motion from left to right, but he'll now fake it over. Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication. Now they got trips to the right side. And Simon Davis all by himself on the left side of the field. And once again, they took too long. As soon as they got the snap off, it's going to be a delay of game by Fredonia. And that's twice we've seen that so far. They had that towards the end of the first half on their final drive, which eventually led for a touchdown.
Yeah, well, listen, we've seen that penalties go against them and then big strikes right after it. So should we expect a big pass play right here because the penalty just happened?
Well, they're right at the 10-yard line, so it seems fitting they would get a 90-yard touchdown. Here's now Whitfield, the snap, going deep downfield, and that one's too far for the wide receiver, Jake Thompson, the intended receiver. And that will set up a 3rd and 17. So what, even with that pass going incomplete, it's still impressive to see a guy like Nick Whitfield, only a junior, able to sling the ball downfield, almost 40 yards downfield at ease.
Remember, Nick Whitfield, 6'5". He's no small player out there. 6'5".
Here's the snap. Slant pass, and it is caught. Looks like that's Dom Gullo there on the catch. It looks like they'll actually credit to Simon Davis who got the catch, but was that Brandon Ronsky there on the catch? So he was able to get about 13 yards on that catch, and I'll set up a 4th and 4. Punting unit now coming out. Out one snap, and it's bobbled right past the punter, and he is taken down. That is very close. That has to be at around the 1 or 2 yard line.
Yeah, it looks like the 2 is where they're going to put that one. I know some of the fans, we heard him screaming for a safety, but he goes down before that. Now Chautauqua Lake gets a chance to put more points on the board right here. Make this a 2-score game.
The clock stopping at 6 minutes and 58 seconds. There they go. They're going to initially spot at the 4 yard line. 3 receiver set for Chautauqua Lake. The snap, the give to Engdahl, and he's immediately stuffed. Might get a loss of a yard on that play, and that was big for Fredonia to get a stop there.
Looked like number 4 Thompson in on that one right there.
Now they'll credit him with the loss. Will be 2nd and goal, ball at the 5 yard line. Engdahl once more trying to cut right through the trenches, and he is stuffed. Fredonia sniffing that out. They see the run plays, and like you mentioned, they're putting a lot of guys inside that box to make sure Engdahl can't go anywhere.
I think that was Holt again on the stop, as he's the first one who actually stacked him up.
And I'll spread their formation out. 3 wide receiver set. Here's the snap. Engdahl with the carry once more, and he's once again stopped. No gain on that last carry. Might gain maybe 2 yards, and he does, and it'll be now 4th and goal.
Boy, big defensive stop is what happened, right? 1st and goal on the 4, and Fredonia trying to stop him right here.
Waters are now spread it out in a shotgun formation. Big play here. He moves to the left. This pass, it is caught. Touchdown, Chautauqua Lake. Number 21, Gavin Sauerland, who's been all over for them on defense and comes up for them big here, and it makes a big catch to cut this to a 2-score lead.
Yeah, we've said that name multiple times on both sides. Wow, we got the quarterback's down. Waters is down right now. We hope he's okay. But, boy, we got ourselves a little bit of a ball game here as Chautauqua Lake right now bring this within 2 scores.
Yeah, and the clock stops at 5 minutes and 15 seconds as Waters is still down on the turf. And they might have to go to their backup, Hunter McCaslin.
He's getting up on his own.
As Waters is able to get up and be looked at by his trainers.
He's limping off a little bit, but hopefully he's going to be okay and just is working that out.
The other game experience they've had from other quarterbacks is Hunter McCaslin, who's 5 for 9 on the year for only 17 yards passing. And this is definitely a heartbreak for Chautauqua Lake if Waters can't find himself to get back in this game. He's done a good job setting his team up in good spots on offense. They get great field position after that muffed punt, and they go in and score a big touchdown, and now they have a chance to go for 2 to cut this to a 2-score lead. So here's now motion from left to right. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Going to go over the draw play. They try to carry it out over the right side. And they're going to say that he did not make it. Another 2-point conversion ends up failing for Chautauqua Lake. 5:15 remaining in the third quarter. Fredonia up 28-12.
That was Ricky Seiper that was on the quarterback keeper on that one. So 2 missed 2-point conversions could come up big, especially if they're able to score and get this in game, because it's going to turn into another point that they're going to be down. They're going to be more than 2 scores down if they can't convert any of these. So the big difference so far in the second half for Chautauqua Lake is the passing game, right? That's probably the big difference right there. Touchdown on the pass right there. A big key on the drive before was a pass that was there. Passing game coming alive for Chautauqua Lake in the second half, and a big part of their 2 scores right here.
Here's now the kick. It's not deep, and it ends up being muffed. And Fredonia looking like they held on to it.
You wonder if he got that lost in the lights that went right off of him. You wonder if he lost it in the lights. You got to remember, this isn't the home field for Fredonia. So it is, in essence, kind of an away game, even though it is their home game, that they're not playing what they're used to on their own field.
Yeah, neutral site for both Fredonia and Chautauqua Lake.
And by the way, one of the best home field advantages right there. I love that Fredonia Bowl that they play in. I really do.
So
one of the best entrances in Western New York. Have you ever seen the entrance there?
I have not personally been there. But here's a high snap by Whitfield. He'll have to go after it. Roll out to the right. We'll throw this deep downfield, and it will chuck it out of bounds in the Fredonia sidelines. What you were saying about Fredonia's entrance?
So they come down off this huge hill into their field, right? And it's an entrance that comes right down. You just see them marching down this long hill right down to the field. And it's kind of like, down in, you would in essence say like a gully almost. Like, it would be the best way to explain it. But you're coming down a hill right into it. And it's just so intimidating to come down as you see that. It really is one of the best entrances. And when you see a Dunkirk-Fredonia game there, nothing's better. It's one of the most attended games in Western New York.
Definitely would have to be one of the next high school athletic fields to take a look at down the road. Whitfield with the quick pass. This one is caught. And they were trying to wrap him up and bring him down.
So it's actually not at the high school, Jake. It's actually in the middle of their town is what it is, in the middle of town. It's one of the old schools, and they go up to the old school, and it's a walk down, but it's not at the high school. It's not at Fredonia High School.
So a big first down for Fredonia as the clock will now tick down to 4:45 remaining in the third. Whitfield with 2 wide receivers to the left and right. Lauder will now move to the left side, and we get a motion from right to left. Here's a snap. Whitfield gunning it, and it is incomplete. Looked like it almost could have had a chance of being picked off, but Davis tried to fight for the ball, and it trickled right through his hands, and it was also deflected in the process. 2nd and 10 now coming up. So Whitfield taking a look at possible play. We'll still stay in those 4 receiver set. Got a bunch to the right side. Now we got a draw play. Trying to motion to the left side. And he'll be tackled down. Might gain about a yard or so on that carry. And the third down, about 9 yards to go. They'll actually credit him 2 yards. Will make it now 3rd and 8. So now Dumgullo will now motion from left to right. Lauder moving now to the right side of Whitfield. Here's the snap. Staying to the left. This pass is completed. Breaking one tackle is Dumgullo. He now has speed. He rushes towards the outside, towards Chautauqua Lake territory, and grabs more than enough for a first down.
So that actually was... Oh, no, that was Gullo. I apologize.
Ball be spotted at Chautauqua Lake's 42-yard line. Another 4-receiver set. Here's the snap. Whitfield trying to avoid pressure. Intended for, looked like it was Gullo once more, but threw too much to his left side. It sails out of bounds, incomplete.
Shocked he got that one off. He's lucky that he wasn't actually sacked on that one, and still be able to get that play off was unbelievable. He's just shown his athletic ability a couple times when Chautauqua Lake has actually gotten to him in the backfield.
Snap by Whitfield. Quick pass. That one's caught by Thompson. Trying to shake off one defender, but he's wrapped up immediately. And now we'll bring up about, I want to say, a 9-yard catch for a 3rd and 1. Here's now the snap to give the Lauder. On the 3rd down and short, he bulldozes his way to the right side and grabs more than enough for a first down. Now Whitfield in the shotgun formation, the snap. Chucking it downfield. And that one will go over the receiver's over the receiver's head, incomplete.
That looked like it was intended for Ronsky on that one. That may be the only pass I've seen that couldn't be catchable by one of his receivers. He's been right there all day.
He's definitely had a couple that's kind of missed the target, but like you said, he's been on the money for good ones, especially on those deep passes he's had. Here's the snap. Looking to the right side, he has Putney down the sidelines, and it is caught for the touchdown. Putney in stride, beating his corner, and the 4th passing touchdown of the day for Nick Whitfield.
Tell you, Conley Cup members, I hope you're watching this, because Whitfield's showing that he should be one of those Conley Cup guys right now, coming up big here as the quarterback.
Here's now the snap. The kick is on the way, and it is good. 2:11 now remaining in the 3rd quarter. Fredonia up 35-12. We're actually going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is Western New York Athletics.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48 hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
Live, Western New York Athletics Live here on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Jacob Fike. Alongside me is Tom Prince. We're live here at Dunkirk High School. It's senior night here as we actually have Fredonia here hosting, as they have been so far during some of their games. Chautauqua Lake on a carry. This one on the return. And Sauerland, who ended up bobbling it, was only managed to get about maybe 10 yards on the return.
Well, the passing we've seen in this quarter, this has been a long quarter right now, as that clock really hasn't ticked off much between the scoring as well as the passes. This has been a long quarter so far.
Yeah, absolutely, and a lot of it has to do with those points being on the board. And Chautauqua Lake was able to answer and respond on a couple of touchdowns, but they weren't able to convert on their two-point conversions. And then after scoring their second touchdown, Whitfield able to help Fredonia drive down the field and get a touchdown from Whitfield to Putney. And Engdahl able to get the carry on that first down run.
Number 31, Joe Gullo in on the tackle.
It'll be a 4-yard run, 2nd down and 6.
We talked about Joe earlier in the game with that block punt for Fredonia early in the game.
Here's now the snap. Engdahl once more, grabbing a couple more yards, inching Chautauqua Lake closer towards that first down marker.
And Holton on the tackle. We've called him multiple times as a defensive tackle right now. Boy, big Trench Trophy guy right there. I'll tell you, he's showing why he deserves a Trench Trophy nominee.
Third down and 3. Waters with the snap. Engdahl once more. Cuts back from the right towards the middle. And the line judge, two of the line judges here, both Marcus Maloney and Dave Foti, are going to call him short. Be 4th down and about a yard. Also, our head refs are Scott Fish and Phil Gross, along with Marcus Maloney and Dave Foti. Here's the snap. Engdahl cutting right up the middle, getting plenty of yards to keep this drive going. Even though that was deep in their territory, with the score it is right now, that was a 2-down opportunity on multiple run plays, and Engdahl able to get that big yardage for a first down.
I wonder, are they going to get another play here before the end of the quarter? 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're not going to get it off. It was either that or they were going to try and jump the defense, but regardless, the clock strikes 0, signaling the end of the third quarter. Fredonia still out on top, 35-12. We'll take a break in the action. You're listening to Western New York Athletics.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion.
Welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics. Got a first down and 10 for Chautauqua Lake, and we automatically get right into the fourth quarter. A nice trickery play, moving to the right side, but Fredonia does a tremendous job sniffing it out, only leading to a couple of yards. The runner there for Chautauqua Lake, Rick Seiper, on the carry. And they won't actually credit him any yardage. He just went back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. Here's the snap, quick pass. And that one is to Sauerland. And initially got the catch, but I believe he was behind the line of scrimmage. Nope, they'll actually keep him there at the line of scrimmage. So another play, another chance for Fredonia, for Chautauqua Lake. They get 0 yards on that play.
He actually tipped that and then actually makes the catch right afterwards as he gets hit.
So we got a 4-receiver set. Waters looking to the left, and that one is through the hands, incomplete. Do want to mention Waters did suffer a serious injury earlier in the game, so it's great to see him back out there. But right now, his team has to try to get down the field, and they're going to have a hard time on this play with 4th down and needing 10 yards.
It was actually on their last touchdown score, if you remember. Right when they scored, he couldn't come out and do the 2-point conversion as he came off the field.
Four-receiver set. Here's the snap. Waters looking to his right. Checking it downfield. Has Seiper, and it was right there. But through the hands of Seiper, a turnover on downs. And Fredonia, once more, starting off with great field position.
Wow, that would have been another big pass play, him coming up big right there. And he threw it where Seiper could catch it. Unfortunately, it goes through his hands and out. Now you see Fredonia getting the ball back. You wonder if we're going to see Fredonia run the ball a little bit more here to try to take some of that clock off, especially with that 35-12 lead they got.
They'll stick to a formation they've done all game with a 4-receiver set. 2 to the left and right of Whitfield. Lauder staying on his left. Here's now the snap. Pass to the left side, and that is well over the head of number 11, Brandon Ronsky.
So the answer was no, we are going to keep passing. That was the answer there.
Clock stopping at 11 minutes and 3 seconds. And Whitfield just trying to tack on as much as he can. He's been on fire today. This has been his passing, definitely his best passing performance this season. 4 passing touchdowns on the day. He only has one interception, but other than that, he's been basically flawless. Also has a touchdown on the ground as well. Snap. Whitfield facing the pressure. He'll now scramble as he now moves it downfield, trying to get past one defender. Now going down, trying to get close to the end zone, and he is tackled down in between the 10-yard line. A huge run by Nick Whitfield. Fredonia back in the red zone.
Wow, what a great run. Just shows his athletic ability there as he takes. Oh, is there a flag?
It was initially a 35-yard run, but I didn't see a flag on the play.
Oh, it's coming back, so there's no doubt there is one out there. And there it is. That flag is sitting right there in the 45-yard line, right in front of the ref out there.
And it's going to be a holding on the offense. So in the process of that pocket collapsing, when Whitfield tried running out, the flag was thrown. Another great big run there, not only by Whitfield, but by Fredonia's offense, negated back due to a penalty. Earlier in the game, they had a touchdown that was negated due to a penalty. And what happened on that next play? Another pass to Dom Gullo for a touchdown. So it's now going to be 2nd down and 20. Ball is now spotted in Fredonia's territory at their own 45-yard line. Here's the snap. Trying to chuck it downfield. Has one man, and it was incomplete. A tremendous effort there. I believe that was Davis as the intended receiver. Now bring up 3rd and 20. Looks like they now call it 3rd and 24.
Yeah, Davis almost comes up big there as he lays out for that one, just misses it.
So it's a 3rd and very, very long. Fortunately for Fredonia, a couple times they've had some penalties, but they've been able to answer back with big yardage or touchdowns. This one, they're in a bit of a pickle, but this pass is caught back into Chautauqua Lake territory. Dom Gullo there on the catch. Now put him back almost close towards the original start of the drive. Do it at the 43-yard line, 4th down and 12. And it looks like they will now shift over from their offense to their special teams. Heard from Sherlock, they don't have a lot of time to get off. There's now the punt. This one is high and moving towards the middle part of the field. It bounces, getting some extra yardage, and that one will sit down. Chautauqua Lake able to hold on to it, pinning them deep in their own territory.
It's actually shocked the Chautauqua Lake player there even touched that ball, like let it go, especially because he went down and laid on it. Let that go. Don't even take a risk right there being able to turn that over, especially that deep in your zone right there.
The ball will be spotted at the 10-yard line with 9:32 remaining in the game. Chautauqua Lake trying to go 90 yards downfield to cut this lead as much as they can. And a timeout was called on Fredonia. So with 9:32 remaining in the game, they're up 35-12. This is Western New York Athletics.
WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking...
Welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics, live here on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as this first play by Chautauqua Lake will be stuffed behind the line of scrimmage.
That was number 55 right there for Fredonia. Alex Pollock.
So they now set up a 2nd down and 13. The clock ticks with 9:08 and counting remaining here in the game. Waters in the shotgun formation with a 4-receiver set. He takes a snap. Try to chuck it, and that one will fall incomplete. Sauerland was the initial receiver, thrown right behind him. Could have possibly been picked off, but no Fredonia player was able to adjust to try and grab it, and will set up a 3rd and long. Tom, earlier today, you've been, actually I shouldn't say just earlier today, throughout this past week, you have been all over West New York covering football games. This earlier today, you had another one in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was actually Eden as Lackawanna in a shootout, 39-36.
Here's now a pass, and that one is caught, and it is fumbled, and it was recovered by Chautauqua Lake. Not only with the catch, a fumble, and more positive yardage, more than enough for a Chautauqua Lake 1st down.
He fumbled that, and it bounced up to him in stride. He never stopped running right there. It literally was a fumble that literally in stride, he never stopped, as if it never came out of his hands.
But to go back to that Eden-Lackawanna game, you said it was a shootout, so a good back-and-forth battle?
Absolutely. You can see Eden is a throwing team. Boy, they came out throwing the ball. And their quarterback, CJ, right now, he is showing he is a quarterback, came out big, threw the ball all over the field, and the reason for a big win for Eden.
Here's now the snap. And with the give, he's immediately knocked down by 4 Fredonia defenders. Didn't see what was initially on the carry. I believe that was Engdahl there on the carry. And it was another 3-yard loss.
I think that was number 62 again for Fredonia. Holt, I think, comes up big again.
Here's a snap. Going deep downfield. Trying to go for the home run ball. And this one is caught. Sauerland making a huge play. We keep saying he's been great on defense. He had a receiving touchdown earlier in the game, and he comes up big there in the air.
He really, multiple times. He's one of the names we keep saying over and over again, and he just keeps stepping up for his team.
He is caught. He has been great on defense. He's been the return guy. He has been a one-man wrecking crew for Chautauqua Lake. Now Seiper on the catch, grabbing about 8 or 9 yards on that 1st down throw. So they'll give him 9 yards on the play. Fredonia quickly makes some defensive substitutions. Snap. Waters looking to his left. Now try to adjust to his right, and he's sacked. As soon as he tried looking over, he was immediately taken down on the play.
And that was by number 72, Andrew Camp on that one. He comes up big right there for his team.
So with that, that's ending up back over to a 9-yard loss. They gain 9 yards one play, and they lose 9 on the next. Here's now the next play, and once again he's sacked. 2 Fredonia players come swarming right by the offensive line. They bring down Waters, and it'll be a 4th and very long.
It looked like it was number Riley Miller, number 26, and number 55, Alex Pollock, who were in on that one. Clock keeps ticking as we're coming up on 6 minutes left in this game. Fredonia leads 35-12 over Chautauqua Lake.
We got some late substitutions for the punting
looks
unit.
like a little confusion there.
Here's the snap. And the punt's getting off in time, and that one will trickle out of bounds. Ref will signal it. He'll say it right at the 38-yard line. And that's where Fredonia will start off once more. 5:40 remaining in the game. And so far their offense, the key word here has been aggressive. Even during times when they've been up by more than 20 points, they're still trying to throw the ball downfield.
You can just see Whitfield being very comfortable, especially throwing the deep ball today.
Here's the low snap. Pass. That is initially caught by Davis, but he is suffocated by DeAnthony. Jars the ball loose. 2nd down and 10.
I'm also a big baseball guy. I run a lot of stuff in baseball. I've been in, and there's a bunch of guys on this Fredonia team that have come through the South Towns Travel League that I ran too. It's been great to see them grow up through the years and have just been big. And there's multiple players, including Whitfield, that's come through. Davis is another one. Gullos have been another one. This team's full of athletes all over the place.
Trips now to the left for Whitfield. 2 to his right. The snap. All by himself, faces pressure, trying to throw it, and the intended receiver looked like it was to Lauder. He just wanted to get the pass off. He knew getting sacked would have cost loss of yardage. And the clock stops at 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
And on that tackle was number 77, Sarek Kristen, the senior defensive end.
And they'll stick with that same formation from the last play. Empty backfield. Whitfield all by himself. Looks like you see a little bit of a rush coming from Chautauqua Lake off the edge. Quick pass, though. And that one will fall incomplete. Looked like that was Dom Gallo once more as the intended receiver. Faced a couple of Chautauqua Lake defenders right up on his grill. And that'll be 4th down and 10 with the punting unit coming up.
Both teams trying to get their punt teams on. You can see a little confusion.
Or if they're just trying to get some substitutions in. They try to get some play time here late in the game. How about this for a beautiful punt?
Yeah, nice punt, nice roll. Great job.
Right at around, I'm going to guess the 3-yard line. Tough to tell from my angle, but what a beautiful punt. A nice line drive. Got the lucky bounces it needed, and correct 3-yard line is where Chautauqua Lake will start.
This is big. You know that Fredonia is going to go after him right here. You expect right now the run to come out here for Chautauqua Lake. What they want to do is to try to get themselves some room here. I expect that you're going to see a run. You'll probably see the handoffs to number 45. We're probably going to see it right here. As Engdahl, you're going to probably see a handoff come too.
Here's now the snap, and Engdahl gets the carry indeed. Punches forward past the line of scrimmage, gaining a couple of yards. And the clock tips now with less than 5 minutes remaining in the game. They'll credit him 1 yard. Same formation from the last play. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The give once more to Engdahl. He cuts right up the middle and being tackled down by multiple Fredonia defenders.
Clock keeps ticking. We come up with 4:30 left in this game. Right now, Chautauqua Lake pinned down in their zone. Fredonia trying to make a stop right here. They do not get a first down. You watch. They're going to try to go ahead and block something if they can stop them here. So this is a big third down play for Chautauqua Lake.
That was a 5-yard run by Engdahl. Here's the snap. The give once more to Engdahl. Cutting right up the left side. And it looks like they're going to say he's short of the first down marker. So a 2-yard gain, 4th and 2 coming up.
Are they going for this? They're going to go for this.
Engdahl's been inching him forward, gaining more than a couple yards on each carry. Snap to give to him once more, and he gets more than enough for a first down. They've done that a couple of times with Engdahl, where if it's 4th and short, they trust him to put the ball in his hands to get the much-needed yardage.
Normally that deep you don't, but, I mean, at this point it is. They are down by so much that you're going to have to try something because the clock just keeps ticking at this point. We're coming under 3 minutes right now.
Here's the snap. The carry once more. And he goes right into the trenches and gets knocked down. The down marker will probably move him just about a couple inches, maybe give him a yard. I'll actually credit him with 1 yard on that one. Snap. Quick pass. That is caught, and they move towards the left side.
He doesn't get out of bounds on that one either, Jake. So that clock keeps ticking because he doesn't get out of bounds.
Be now 3rd down and 9.
That's the 2-minute mark we just passed.
Now 4-receiver set. Snap. Looking to the right. He will now scramble, and he's immediately taken down. Big time play from Fredonia. The defensive line comes alive there. He'll initially not be called for the sack. Looked like they'll just give. No, it actually is a sack. They'll credit a 1-yard loss. Be now 4th down and 10.
They're gonna go for this?
They got 1:11 here remaining in the game. At this point, why not? The snap. The pass. Floating it up. And it's caught. And he's being taken down just short of the 40-yard marker for Chautauqua Lake. Number 5, Connor Utag coming up big.
They have been very effective when they pass the ball. I'm shocked they haven't tried more passing. They've been very effective with it. Looks like they're going to call timeout.
Yeah, they will with about 58 seconds remaining here in the game. All I'll say is from looking at the Southwestern and Fredonia game from week 1, that was Southwestern's big game plan was using the run game because Fredonia struggled a little bit there. But you are right, though. The passing game has been strong here for Chautauqua Lake, and I am a bit shocked that they didn't try to incorporate a little bit more.
You know, it just sees they've been very effective. When they pass the ball, they are definitely very effective. And you've seen, some big passes by Walters. He really has done a good job. But we've really seen Whitfield take the next step, right? Really get some confidence today. He was not afraid to go deep, and when he went deep, he hit his man, did a lot of great passes today. Whitfield's huge. He takes a next step as a quarterback and wants to get that team ready to hopefully make a run in the playoffs.
So with 53 seconds remaining in this game, Chautauqua Lake looking to try to add more points to try to cut this lead down, but this lead is insurmountable at this time. Snap. The carry to Syper on a jet sweep, and he is going nowhere. Moving him back. The line judge giving him a loss of about 5 or 6 yards. So for Chautauqua Lake, they will now fall to 1-2 on the season. Their next matchup will be Friday, April 23rd. They will go up against Southwestern at Southwestern. As for Fredonia, they'll move to 2-1 on the season and will take on Allegheny Limestone on, it says on the schedule here, Friday, April 23rd at 7 o'clock, another home matchup. And the clock winds down. And it will wind down to 0. That is the game. Fredonia on senior night coming up strong in their home victory, winning 35-12 over Chautauqua Lake. I want to thank you guys for tuning to this broadcast live on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. For Tom Prince, I'm Jacob Fike, our cameraman Russ Battaglia, signing off for this one. Have a great day, high school.